News8000.com. This is News 8 Now, this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is Tuesday, February 6, 2024. Let's check in now with meteorologist Bill Grahl for a look at today's forecast. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Alexandra, and good morning to all of you as well. A happy Tuesday. Boy, temperatures continue to be very unseasonable. Check out these numbers from yesterday. 52 was the high in La Crosse. That was not quite a record. Our record stood at 54. 53, though, in Eau Claire. That was a new record high, breaking your old record of 51 set in 2005. And pretty much everybody in our viewing area between about 50 and 55 degrees. Folks, we should be around 29 for a high, so we are well above that. Skies are clear this morning. 52, again, the high in La Crosse yesterday. 21 the low. No rain or snow. 29 and 11 are the averages. Now today's record high, that should stay safe because it's so high. 59 set way back in 1878. The record low, 22 below in 1982. Sunrise time this morning at 7:17. Skies are currently clear. Now off to the west, some cloud cover. That's going to try to move into the areas we head into the afternoon and into tonight. Current temperatures primarily in the 20s, some low 30s though, down towards Viroqua, Preston, and Decorah. And again, another unseasonably mild day today. Highs in La Crosse around 53 degrees with a sunny to partly cloudy sky. I'll have the rest of my 8-day forecast that's coming up in just a few minutes.
We will see you then, Bill. Thank you. Beginning this morning with some breaking news. Country music legend Toby Keith has died. The Should Have Been a Cowboy singer died late last night, surrounded by his family, according to this short statement put out on his social media accounts. Keith had many hits during his long career, including Red Solo Cup and Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, just to name a couple. He was inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame back in 2015 and received the Country Icon Award at the 2023 People's Choice Country Awards. His death comes just 2 years after he announced he was living with stomach cancer. The country legend was 62 years old. Meanwhile, reactions continuing to pour in after the shocking announcement yesterday that Britain's King Charles was diagnosed with cancer and is currently undergoing treatment. It comes just 17 months into his reign. CBS News correspondent Tina Kraus has more for us from London.
The revelation that King Charles III is undergoing cancer treatment is dominating headlines this morning in the United Kingdom. Buckingham Palace says the 75-year-old monarch is resting at home and that he'll continue with his official duties, though his doctors have advised him to postpone public events.
I think there is some reassurance taken from the fact that he can still conduct his day-to-day affairs of state.
King Charles was discharged from a London hospital a week ago after treatment for an enlarged prostate, which the palace said was not cancerous. But that's when doctors detected cancer somewhere else in his body.
The palace is not telling us where the cancer is, what the tissue type is, or how it was found. We do know that it is not prostate cancer.
The palace says King Charles personally told his siblings and his sons, Princes William and Harry, about his diagnosis. Prince Harry is expected to travel here from California to visit with his father in the coming days.
My thoughts are with him, with the family.
It's extremely sad, and I don't know, I'm just in shock.
President Biden posted on X that he wishes the king a swift and speedy recovery.
Concerned about him, just heard his diagnosis, but I'll be talking to him, God willing.
The palace says King Charles is wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible.
Speaking of those public duties, the king will step away from them as his son William, the Prince of Wales, is expected to return to his royal engagements this week. The heir had taken some time away while his wife Catherine recovered from recent abdominal surgery. The House is expected to vote on an impeachment resolution against Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas today. That vote comes just a week after the House Homeland Security Committee advanced its impeachment resolution. Republicans on the committee allege Mayorkas has committed high crimes and misdemeanors for his handling of the southern border, but Democrats on the committee argue the evidence doesn't reach that high bar. Yesterday, the White House issued a statement on the matter, calling the resolution, quote, unprecedented and unconstitutional, and that it would be a, quote, act of political retribution. The White House also warning yesterday President Biden would veto a standalone aid package for Israel that's being proposed by the House. In a statement, the White House said, quote, "The administration spent months working with a bipartisan group of senators to reach a national security agreement that secures the border and provides support for the people of Ukraine and Israel. The standalone measure was floated by House Speaker Mike Johnson last week. In response, Johnson calling the veto threat a, quote, betrayal of our great ally and friend Israel in their time of desperate need." Back here at home this morning, the La Crosse man accused of killing his stepfather is pleading not guilty. 41-year-old Alan Fry waiving his preliminary hearing and pleaded not guilty to 2 charges in court yesterday. Fry was arrested back in January for allegedly shooting and killing his stepfather after an argument. He's in jail on a $750,000 cash bond. His next court appearance is April 30th. A car smashed into the front of Finati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse yesterday, leaving the storefront in shambles. Take a look at this video. Store owner Lori Finn said she was helping a customer when she suddenly heard a crunch sound at the front of her store. She said she saw a vehicle back into another vehicle, causing a ricochet of more vehicles hitting one another. One vehicle ended up jumping the curb as it tried to get unstuck, ultimately smashing into the candy shop.
We've had dozens of people walking, coming in, buying things, and another absolute miracle that nobody was hurt, which is just unbelievable.
The car crash remains under investigation this morning. Finn said her shop is open for business as usual. In just a few hours, Chippewa Falls could have a new police chief. A meeting is taking place at 9:30 this morning at Chippewa Falls City Hall to hear Lieutenant Ryan Douglas's decision to accept the position. Douglas has served with the Chippewa Falls Police Department since 2002 and currently oversees field operations as a lieutenant. The council is expected to approve Douglas's hiring during the public meeting. Other items on the agenda include prioritizing funding for new rifle shields for police officers and applying for federal grants to support the fire department. Governor Tony Evers visited Chippewa Valley Technical College in Eau Claire yesterday, meeting with local leaders over Hospital Sisters Health System's plan to close facilities in western Wisconsin. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall has more for us.
These closures had a profound impact on the lives of healthcare professionals in our region, their support staff, and their families. Many of these are our graduates, our loved ones, and our neighbors. And the CVTC family has not been immune to the impact of this situation.
Nearly 230 students and 45% of nursing graduates were placed at HSHS and surrounding Provea sites through its allied health education programs. Now, the school's working with other healthcare providers to prepare students for their medical careers, but they are facing some major obstacles.
With limited local capacity, the arrangements that we've made have made us come quite far, but it also has put a burden on our students because now they have increased travel time and expenses as we try to modify their arrangements for their instruction.
It's not just the students and graduates impacted. More than 500 CVTC employees use HSHS as their healthcare provider. Governor Evers thinks patients and staff should have been better prepared.
Incredibly disappointed as governor because of how this happened and how it was handled. Frankly, it's wrong. Lawyers did nothing to give their employees any warning, and they did nothing to give my administration any warning. That's just wrong.
The governor also says he's doing his part to make sure services are still available to the community, whether or not the hospitals and clinics close in April. For News 8 Now this morning, I'm Jeremy Wall.
According to Eau Claire City Attorney, employees are being told that their last day is no later than March 22nd, adding some have already been terminated. The city of Eau Claire is asking HSHS to remain open until at least April 21st. The time now is 6:08. Still to come on your morning news, Southwest Airlines announcing some big changes to its cabin layout. We'll take a look and more with the spotlight on the world of technology in your consumer news this morning.
The Super Bowl is one of the most popular times of the year to buy a new TV. I'm Bradley Blackburn with tips from experts on how to pick the right one.
And for now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. A Pennsylvania bakery's cakes are on fire. Look at that. KK's Cakes in Philadelphia is jumping on the latest confectionery craze with burn cakes. But the owner is putting a Super Bowl twist The different Kansas City Chief themes. One cake featuring a shirtless Jason Kelce went viral on social media. The cakes have 2 types of sugar paper on top. One burns faster and cleaner, exposing an image underneath. There's Jason Kelce. The bakery is taking Super Bowl orders through Wednesday. Don't go anywhere. Your consumer news at News 8 Now This Morning is after the break.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
It's about passion. It's about achievement. It's about hands-on. It's in our history. It's in our present and future. It's time to explore what Chippewa Valley Technical College is all about. Find us online at cvtc.edu and see what's in it for you.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Pick your favorites in each category now through all of February. We'll announce all of the winners on April 1st. Vote for this business today on bestoflacrossecounty.com.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Is it time for new carpet in your home or business? Then it's time to visit Carpets to Go, Wisconsin's premier flooring retailer. There's a lot to consider when choosing the best carpet for you. With a tremendous selection and expert advice, you won't go wrong with Carpets to Go.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and 1 Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
Introducing Ned's Plaque Psoriasis.
Ned, what are you wearing?
He thinks his flaky red patches are all people see.
Otezla is the #1 prescribed pill to treat plaque psoriasis.
Ned?
Otezla can help you get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking, with no routine blood tests required. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for nearly a decade. Otezla is also approved to treat psoriatic arthritis. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can happen. Otezla may cause severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting. Some people taking Otezla had depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss. Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur.
With clear skin, movie night is a groovy night. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla.
Your eyewear should be as individual as you. With Shopko Optical's extensive selection of frames and lenses, our optometrists will learn about you and help you customize the right choice for your lifestyle. Visit Shopko Optical and find your new signature style today.
Welcome back and a good Tuesday morning to you. It's about 6:12. Look at our schoolcast for today. Does include plenty of sunshine this morning. Temperature around 7 o'clock in the upper 20s to right near 30 degrees. 47 by lunchtime. Clouds increase this afternoon, but another very mild day. 53 the high in La Crosse. Dog walking forecast. It's going to be a good day for that. Green paws across the board. And again, if you missed it on my Facebook page, I posted this yesterday. This is my dog Lola. Was hoping she'd help me out yesterday morning with the forecast. Yeah, I don't think so. She's like, it's way too dark and early, Dad. I'm going to post a request for more dog photos on my Facebook page later this morning, so look for that, and I would love to see your furry friends. All right, currently, skies are clear over downtown La Crosse. Boy, what you need to know today. Record or near record warmth will continue today through Thursday. Storm system brings some wind and rain chances Thursday, though, maybe even some isolated thunder, and then colder temps by the weekend with highs back in the 30s. But in the meantime, skies are clear. Now those clouds off to the west there, those will try to push into the areas we head into the afternoon and into tonight. Otherwise, temperatures starting out generally in the 20s, even some low 30s south and west. And again, we'll see highs today around 53 degrees in La Crosse. Not quite record territory territory here. Our record high stands at 59, set in 1878. Could be a different story, though, for you folks in Eau Claire. I'll have more details on my 8-day forecast coming up in about 3.5 minutes.
In your consumer news this morning, Southwest Airlines unveiling plans for a revamped cabin. The refresh will affect new aircraft deliveries starting next year. Among the new features you can expect include multi-adjustable headrest cushions, personal electronic device holders, in-seat power ports, and larger overhead bins. Southwest employee uniforms also getting an upgrade. A trial date has been set in a blockbuster antitrust lawsuit against Google. According to court documents, the trial between the Department of Justice and the tech giant will start September 9th. This case targets Google's economic dominance in online advertising over the past few years. This is just the first antitrust case against a major tech company during the Biden administration. The DOJ is joined by some states that allege unfair competition by Google over its technology and online search rivals. Meanwhile, Meta's oversight board ruling a manipulated video on Facebook of President Biden can stay online. The video posted last spring was edited to make it seem as if he touched his adult granddaughter inappropriately. The board said the video does not violate the Facebook parents' manipulated media policy due to a loophole. The policy only applies to video that has been altered by AI and that makes it appear as if a person said something they did not. The board said the loophole threatens elections worldwide and should be closed as soon as possible. The Super Bowl is now just days away, and whether you're watching for the game, the halftime show, or the commercials, or maybe to see if Taylor Swift shows up, you want to get the best picture possible. Retailers are now offering major discounts on TVs. Bradley Blackburn has tips from a tech expert.
If you've got your eye on a new TV for the Super Bowl, CNET's David Katzmeyer says it's a good time to score a winning deal.
The thing about Super Bowl time is that this is when manufacturers and retailers discount their TVs.
Prices can be better than Black Friday as retailers try to sell last year's TV models, but they can still be a big upgrade, literally.
The thing about TVs that I give as a recommendation is that your TV's too small. A lot of people are watching on a 43, 55-inch TV, and I would say go up to 65, look for a 75. They're surprisingly affordable.
Nearly all TVs on the market have at least 4K resolution. Katzmeyer tests for image quality and usability and says the TCL QM8 is the best TV for the money.
Now, this model is available right now at Super Bowl time for 65-inch. Right behind me, that size is $900, so really affordable. And its picture is spectacular. It's really, really bright.
If you're looking for a smaller screen, he suggests this model from Hisense. And if cost isn't a concern, the LG OLED C3 is his top choice. A 65-inch sells for about $1,500.
These are brands that people might not expect.
These are brands that have come into the market and been really aggressive with their pricing.
Katzmeyer's best budget TV is the TCL 4 Series. You can take home a 50-inch for about $240.
Along with everybody else, I'll be there watching, the Chiefs and the Niners and Taylor and everything else.
They say the best seat is on your couch, and it's even better with a big new screen.
CNET also recommends avoiding sports mode on TVs and opting for a cinema setting instead. You can boost the brightness to get the best possible color and picture. That's it for your morning consumer news. The time now is 6:18. Let's check in with News 8 meteorologist Bill Grahl for a look at today's forecast. Hi, Bill.
Hi, Alexandra. Well, warm weather fans, or at least mild weather fans, have been loving the last couple of weeks, and that looks to continue for another couple of days before we do get colder by the weekend. But check out the February high temperatures so far. Every single day has been above average, including 3 days over 50. We hit 52 on the 1st, 51 on Sunday, 52 yesterday. I think we're going to add some more 50s for today, tomorrow, and Thursday before we start to get some cooler air moving in for Friday. Snow check, or lack thereof, 17.2 inches so far in the Cross. That is 11 inches below average. Last year through the state, we had over 30 inches in the Cross. Eau Claire, you're just under a foot. You are about 20 inches below average, and last year through this state, you had almost 42 inches of snow. So what a difference year makes. Skies are clear. Nice shot of the moon over there on the left-hand portion of your screen in the kind of southern and southeastern sky. Clear sky, 28 degrees out at the airport, 29 downtown at the station. Feels like 21 with a wind out of the southeast at 5 to 10. 23 for you folks in Eau Claire with a clear sky, and your wind is calm. Current temperatures generally starting in the 20s this morning. Pair of 20s for Sparta and Black River Falls, 28 in Winona, 32 though in Viroqua, Decorah, and Preston, 28 in Prairie du Chien. Again, winds out of the south for some at about 3 to 10 miles per hour, so a slight wind chill of 21 in La Crosse, 24 in Preston, and 26 in Viroqua. Skies are currently clear, but you'll see some cloud cover off to the west here. Some of that will try to move in as we head into this afternoon and into tonight, well in advance of a storm system that's bringing lots of problems out to the west. This is the one that's going to eventually bring a chance of rain around here by Thursday, maybe even some isolated thunder as well. Now, sunshine this morning, clouds increase as we head into the afternoon, and then mostly cloudy for tonight and tomorrow, but it will be dry, and winds increase a little bit tomorrow as well from the south and southeast. But late tomorrow night into Thursday, that's when we start to see some of these rain showers move in from the south and west with that approaching storm system. Zone forecast highs today right around 52 or 53 degrees across the county, including 53 in La Crosse. Low 50s will be coming down to the south, and more the same as we head to the north. Eau Claire, you could break another record today. Forecast high of 52. Your record high today only stands at 48 degrees, set way back in 1925. So for today, sunny to partly cloudy, 53 in La Crosse. Probably not a record breaker here because our record stands at 59. Mostly cloudy tonight, very mild for early February. 37 for the low. Typical overnight lows are closer to 11. Still 50s tomorrow and Thursday, turning breezy as well with that chance of rain heading into Thursday. Sprinkles on Friday, breezy and cooler, 43, and then 30s for highs Friday and right through the weekend, even into next week. Mainly dry during that stretch, just a slight chance of light snow showers or flurries next Tuesday. Valentine's Day looking dry but chilly, highs around 34 degrees. Alexandra, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. The time now is 6:21. Still ahead on your morning news. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is one of the most common disorders in children. Health experts are warning an increase in misinformation about ADHD on social media is putting our kids at risk. Coming up, we'll take a closer look at some of the dangers associated with ADHD self-diagnoses.
Coming up in sports, hear from Bucks head coach Doc Rivers on the team's recent skid. The defense is there, but the wins are not. Plus, Milwaukee has not won but 2 guys in the three-point contest. Find out who coming up in the Morning Blitz.
Hy-Vee hot deals are burning hot. Fresh ground beef, just $2.68 for a 1-pound roll. Buy 2, get 2 free on select Pepsi products. And avocados, 2 for just $1. Only at Hy-Vee.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
The most important value of our law firm is our commitment to our clients.
When I walked away from my first meeting with Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben, I felt so special. I felt that I was going to be their #1 client, and that comfort that they gave me carried through my whole court case. I always felt that they were pushing for me, advocating for me. They never gave up.
You need an experienced attorney on your side. Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben. Call or visit schwebel.com.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's. Taco John's.
We know you care. But if this is all too real for you and your loved ones, make the call. Because we care too. Home instead. To us, it's personal.
Hy-Vee hot deals are burning hot. Fresh ground beef, just $2.68 for a 1-pound roll. Buy 2, get 2 free on select Pepsi products. And avocados, 2 for just $1. Only at Hy-Vee.
We all love to rep our team, no matter which colors they might be. Believe it or not, some of the most in-demand items are made right in our backyard. An inside look at what they make, how fast they make it, and where it goes. Thursday on News 8 at 6.
Welcome to the Morning Blitz. The high school sports season is heating up. Just a few weeks until the postseason begins, and that means teams are starting to play some of their best basketball. That's what we got last night at Bangor High School as the Cardinals hosted Arcadia for their pink-out game, and it was Arcadia with the fast start. Cassidy Peeler knocks down the jumper, then a few minutes later it's Peeler again. That one falls. Raiders with an early 11-point lead. But here come the Cardinals. Anna Frank drives, kicks, finds Kennedy Hamilton all alone. Corner 3 is good. Bangor cuts the lead, then Frank would start to heat up. Gets the steal, goes up the court, off the glass for 2. Frank would score 25 points as Bangor pulls away in the second half, 58-35. And we had a crazy game on the boys' side last night as well. West Salem with a huge win, 98-90 over Division IV third-ranked Darlington. Tamarian Henderson tied his school record with 51 points in the game and broke 1,000 career points. After Sunday's fourth quarter collapse, the Milwaukee Bucks are now just 2-4 in their last 6 games. A bit of a rough patch as we close in on All-Star Weekend. Milwaukee was outscored 40-13 in the fourth quarter of Sunday night's game in Utah. Now, they were without Chris Middleton and Brooke Lopez, but the loss still a little alarming. On the bright side for the Bucks, they're playing harder on defense and giving a lot more effort. It might not be showing in the win column, but the Bucks have locked in on that side of the ball. And Coach Doc Rivers says now they just need to get a little more condition to it so they're ready for the postseason.
We are playing hard now defensively, and you can see that visually. It also is taking stuff out of it. You can see the fatigue. Our goal is to build up that type of intensity with a short rotation for 48 minutes of hard basketball. That's what the playoffs are. But no one's at that point yet, and we're not either.
Also in Bucks news, on February 17th, both Dame Lillard and Malik Beasley will be representing Milwaukee during the NBA three-point contest during All-Star Weekend. Lillard won the three-point contest last year when he was still with Portland, and Beasley has the 4th best three-point shooting percentage in the entire NBA this season. Again, that's Saturday, February 17th, with the All-Star game coming on the 18th. Bucks in action tonight at 9 p.m. taking on the Phoenix Suns. That'll do it for the Blitz. We'll see you tonight.
When the insurance company sees Bygolf and Roadie on the other side, they know they're in for a fight. It's your life, but it's our fight. And they know that if they're not being fair with us, they will find themselves in court, and that's how Bygolf and Roadie gets results for its clients.
Calling all fishermen, hunters, and outdoor sports enthusiasts.
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 8th through 11th.
Grab the latest gear and browse through the many boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Come for the deals, stay for the fun.
Save big with special show-only pricing. Experience the many family-friendly entertainment options and take home cash and carry items.
If there's too much to see, come back a second day for free.
February 8th through 11th at the La Crosse Center.
LaCrosseSportsShow.com.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
Relive Heart's classic hits like Barracuda with Heart by Heart, Saturday, February 10th at the Weber Center for the Performing Arts, featuring original Heart members Steve Fossen and Michael DeRosier. Hear Crazy on You, Magic Man, and Deep album cuts. Order tickets at 608-796-3100 or online at ViterboFineArtsCenter.com.
The camper. It has been a reliable companion for your family's good times. But after years of use, it is showing some wear and tear. A broken window from an errant baseball, a couch that your dog allegedly chewed on, and an AC unit that doesn't work like it should. It's time to call Jim's Truck and Trailer Coachworks. We have been improving your family's camper since 1970. Call us today and we will make your camper feel brand new. Jim's Truck and Trailer Coachworks. Repair, refinish, remarkable.
If you've been in a serious accident, you need a serious legal team. By Goff and Rohde is the Western Wisconsin powerhouse. Attorneys who won't settle for less than you deserve. Call By Goff and Rohde.
Download the News 8000 app today. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Welcome back. It's 6:30. In your morning medical news, new research is finding that weight loss surgery in obese patients may be an effective way to control long-term blood pressure instead of just using blood pressure medications alone. The new Brazilian study finds that participants who underwent the procedure had lower body mass indexes and were on fewer medications after 5 years compared to those who used only medication. More adults are experiencing mental health issues as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, but many Americans still not getting the help they need. That's according to new research at Columbia University. The study found that even though outpatient mental health care increased from 2018 to 2021, the rate among adults with serious psychological distress decreased during that same period. It is one of the most common childhood disorders, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. It affects millions of children, and symptoms can persist well into adulthood. Some experts say misinformation about the disorder on social media may be putting some people at risk. Mandy Gaither has more on what an expert says ADHD self-diagnosis is and why it could be dangerous.
If properly diagnosed, people with ADHD or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder can get medication to help with symptoms like the inability to concentrate or sit still. Social media may be helping to reduce stigma surrounding this disorder, but some believe it's doing some damage too.
I think the whole conversation around mental health, of course, has changed for the better in the sense that people are actually quite open and honest about talking about their individual struggles. But the challenge or the flip side of it is that it almost becomes talked about term in the popular sphere where clinical terms might start to get misused.
Clinical psychiatrist Dr. Anthony Young and his colleagues started studying ADHD videos posted on social media after noticing more patients coming in for help with focus and concentration. Young says the research revealed more than half of the top 100 most popular videos posted on ADHD at the time had misleading information about the disorder. Their concern is that more people are diagnosing themselves with ADHD and getting treatment they may not even need.
If everybody starts identifying themselves as having ADHD, if like 10% becomes 20%, becomes 30, becomes 50, becomes 60%, then really what is the disorder that we're talking about here? Where are we drawing the line?
If you suspect ADHD, health experts say it's important to see a doctor to be evaluated.
Those social media videos will really convince you have all sorts of disorders, won't they? The CDC says an ADHD diagnosis is a process with several steps. The first is to reach out to a healthcare provider to find out if the symptoms fit with the diagnosis. That can be a psychologist, psychiatrist, or your primary care provider. Hutchinson Technology is laying off over 70% of its Eau Claire employees. In a letter to the state's DWD, the company says it plans to lay off 90 employees there. Right now, there are about 121 employees at the Eau Claire location. The company expects the layoffs to start April 5th. Affected employees have been given notice, they say. A bipartisan bill creating 2 new grants to help Wisconsin communities prepare for floods is awaiting Governor Tony Evers' signature. Cooley Region lawmakers, including Representative Lauren Oldenburg, have sponsored a so-called pre-disaster bill. One grant provides up to $300,000 to assess flood vulnerabilities. The other is up to $250,000 for projects that reduce flood damage and protect public works like roads. Oldenburg tells Wisconsin Public Radio that's probably not enough to pay for every project, but investing ahead of time will cost communities less than repairing flood-related damages. The NFL kicked off football's biggest week last night in grand style with a spectacular opening night celebration at Allegiant Stadium, site of Sunday's Super Bowl 58 rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Jared Hill was there and has a look from Las Vegas.
Allegiant Stadium electric as thousands of fans packed the home with Super Bowl 58 Monday.
Let's go!
Hoping for a glimpse at their favorite team during the NFL's opening night extravaganza. For some,
I've been carrying this hat for 17 years since my dad passed away.
the fandom is all about family.
He's been a Chiefs fan, so now it's just in our blood.
No longer called Media Day, but still, journalists of all ages fired off burning questions to the big guys.
Do you model your game after someone, or does your play style come naturally?
I think my play style come naturally.
Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce fielded more questions about his girlfriend Taylor Swift than his opponents at the line of scrimmage.
She is absolutely the #1 fan right now, and I absolutely, I love having her at every single game that she can make.
On Super Bowl Sunday, seats in Allegiant Stadium could go for thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. So opening night might be the only chance fans have to get this close to their favorite players.
Bringing him here, telling him that we went to the Super Bowl without actually going.
And what's a Super Bowl in Las Vegas without a little Sin City spectacle? From famous performers invading the turf to wild outfits, all just the first day in a week fun at Super Bowl 58.
Does look pretty fun. Now it's back to business for the teams. They won't see each other again until Super Bowl Sunday. The time now is 6:36. Here's News 8 meteorologist Bill Grahl to tell us what to expect for our morning commute. How's it looking, Bill?
It's looking great, Alexandra. In fact, speaking of, check out our CityCam 8 shot right now. Very pretty sky as we look kind of to the south and southeast. That moon sitting low in the sky as well. And all is quiet. In fact, clear skies above downtown La Crosse right now. Traffic moving along just fine out on Interstate 90, and that's in the DriveCast for the region on this Tuesday. Just some sunglasses probably needed this morning. Clouds increase this afternoon. It will be dry, though, and another unseasonably mild day with highs above 50 in most spots. Now, you can see the skies are clear currently. You can see some clouds off to the north and west. Some of these will try to translate east into the area as we head into the afternoon and especially into tonight. Current temperatures 20 in Black River Falls and Sparta, 23 in Eau Claire, 28 in La Crosse, some low 30s in Preston, Decorah, and Viroqua, 28 in Prairie du Chien. Another unseasonably mild day today, sunny to partly cloudy, 53 in La Crosse, not quite record territory. 59 is the record in La Crosse, set way back in 1878. I will have my full 8-day forecast coming up on the other side of the break. Alexandra?
Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8, starting with Leroy, turning 8 months old. He loves to smile and is always laughing. Kaysen is turning 8 years old. He loves playing sports, video games, and playing with his dog, Remy. Peg is turning 80 years old. She loves trying on lipstick, having a nice glass of wine, and being around her extensive family. Irene is turning 88 years old today. She enjoys spending time with her family, quilting, and loves to knit stocking hats for charity. If you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, or 88 years old soon, we would love to feature them right here. Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button underneath the Home tab. Stay with us. We'll have Managing Director of the Frozen River Film Festival live in studio next to talk about this year's festival.
We've done many, many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Ready? Okay.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's big pet care sale is going on now, and that means huge savings on the food, treats, and supplies you need to help keep your pets happy and healthy. Right now, get a free $15 gift card when you buy select Hill's Science Diet dog or cat food. Save $5 on assorted Taste of the Wild dog food. Select Rachel Ray Nutrish dog food, also $5 off. Plus, 40-pound bags of black oil sunflower seed, just $17.99.
Find value at Lane's Farm and Fleet.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily Jardiance. At each day's start, as time went on, it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects may include ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of infection in your legs or feet. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with a big story to tell.
It's very important to call Schwebel, Getz & Sieben right away after an accident. When my medical bills came, I called the firm and they said, send them over and we'll take care of them. And it was amazing. I never saw another bill again. Just the fact that I didn't have to worry. The way they took care of my case made a big difference for my family and myself. And I'm so grateful for them. I would highly recommend them to everybody. Thank you so much.
Injured in an accident due to no fault of your own? We can help. Schwebel, Getz & Sieben.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
Welcome back, everyone. A good Tuesday morning to you. Boy, it has been a mild start to the month of February after a mild finish to the month of January. We've already hit 50-plus degrees on 3 days so far this month, on the 1st, the 4th, and the 5th, and we're going to add 3 more to that today, tomorrow, and Thursday before some cooler conditions settle in later this week. In fact, 30s for highs by the weekend. Currently, skies are crystal clear over downtown La Crosse, some nice colors as the sun is just about to rise off to the east there. A nice little shot of the moon there, sitting low in the southeastern sky. Record to near record warmth today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Chance of rain on Thursday with a storm system that's moving in from out west. Maybe even some isolated thunder with that. Colder by the weekend, as I mentioned, with highs dropping into the 30s. 28 in La Crosse right now, 29 downtown at the station. Feels like 21 with that southeasterly breeze at 7. Eau Claire, good morning to you folks. 23 degrees and your wind is calm, so no wind chill at this time. Current temperatures generally in the 20s and 30s across the tri-state area. Pair of 20s for Black River Falls and Sparta, 28 in Winona, 30 in Viroqua, 32 in Decorah, and 28 in Prairie du Chien. Winds are calm in some spots, but others seeing about a 3 to 7 mile per hour breeze, causing a slight wind chill of 21 in La Crosse, 24 in Viroqua, and 26 in Preston and Decorah. So skies currently are clear, but these clouds off to the west will move in this afternoon and especially into tonight. And there's that storm system I'm tracking out to the west, boy, bringing heavy rain and lots of problems to the state of California. This will move in our direction and bring that rain chance by late Wednesday night and into Thursday. Until then, sunshine this morning, clouds increase this afternoon, but it will remain dry overnight tonight and tomorrow. Mostly cloudy conditions as well, and with that southerly wind flow, that's going to keep temperatures well above average overnight tonight and into the day tomorrow. And then finally, late tomorrow night into Thursday is when that storm system starts to approach with some bands of rain showers moving through from time to time. And again, as I mentioned, isolated thunder not completely out of the question. Temperatures today right around 53 in La Crosse, Onalaska, Berry Cherry Mills and Shelby. Down to the south, generally lower 50s for most, maybe some upper 40s in traditional cooler spots. Low 50s as we head back to the north. In fact, Eau Claire, you could see a new record high again today with that forecast high of 52. Your current record for today only stands at 48, set back in 1925. 53 in La Crosse. Our record will stay safe because it's 59, set way back in 1878. Tonight, 37. That's very mild for this time of year. Still 50s tomorrow and Thursday. Winds crank up with that storm system that brings a chance of rain on Thursday. Maybe some lingering sprinkles Friday, breezy and cooler, 43. And then 30s for the weekend. Maybe some flurries on Saturday, but mainly dry. And then 30s will take us through the middle of next week. Slight chance of light snow showers or flurries on Tuesday. Valentine's Day looking dry but chilly right now with a high of 34. Alexandra?
Thank you, Bill. New this morning, the Frozen River Film Fest now underway after kicking off last weekend. We are joined this morning by Eileen Moeller to tell us more. Good morning, Eileen.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure. I'm happy to be here.
So just tell us, maybe if people aren't familiar, tell us what the Frozen River Film Festival is.
The Frozen River Film Festival is Minnesota's only all-documentary film festival. We are based in Winona, and we are in our 19th year.
Okay, wow. All right, almost coming up on the big milestone there. You brought a beautiful poster with you. So we understand that the festival has a deep-rooted purpose. Talk a little bit about that.
Yes, so the festival began as a collaboration between Winona State University, an organization called Theater du Mississippi, the Visitors Bureau of Winona, Visit Winona, and Mountain Film, which is a 40-year-old film festival based in Telluride, Colorado. And the creators of the festival just wanted to have a wintertime cultural event, a way to bring people out of their homes. In February, it's kind of a dark, bleak, cold time, and the films are a great way to bring people together, share some new ideas, and get people talking and out of their houses. So it's really based in community and sharing art with the Winona area and surrounding area.
Always looking for a reason to get out of the house during the winter, for sure. So where can people go to watch the films?
People can come to the festival in person. We are based in Winona, so the films take place in a variety of venues throughout Winona. The majority of them are shown on the Winona State University campus and throughout town. We also have a virtual festival, which is very exciting. So we're in a rural area, it's winter, and so that's a great way, if you can't get out of the house, to still participate. You can watch some of the films online beginning next Sunday, February 11th, and then for the next 10 days.
Okay, and how can people get tickets and where?
People can get tickets and passes from our website, frff.org. We have a variety of options available, whether you want to see everything, you want to go to every single film and watch them online at home, or if you just want to watch them online or just come for a day, there's all sorts of options. We do also offer free passes for students and children. So we really encourage folks who are young to take advantage of that and really start to see this and get involved and learn about something new.
Yeah, what kind of themes can people expect from the films this year?
Well, there's a wide variety of topics that are covered. A lot of the films are about environmental and climate-focused topics. We have a lot of different cultures that are showcased. We had a lot of films this year that have Minnesota and regional themes, which is really exciting to see films that really showcase the talent and exciting stories that are in our region. And a lot of quirky, interesting people that you wouldn't hear about otherwise.
And I believe it's filmmakers from around the world that participate in this, is that right?
Yes, we had over 240 films submitted to us, anywhere from 2 minutes up to an hour and a half, feature-length films. And we narrowed that down to 75 films that will be in the festival. And there's just, there's so much to experience.
Yeah, and so going on now, when does it go till again?
We run now through February 11th, this Sunday. Our last set of the festival is a local showcase where we are showcasing emerging filmmakers, so all younger filmmakers from the region. And that set will be finished in time to go home and watch the Super Bowl. So don't worry, you can do it all.
All right, yeah, you've got to have that in there. And so why would you encourage, someone who maybe never been to this, never heard of it, to attend?
Well, you're going to see things you're not going to see anywhere else. I think we're all pretty used to streaming services, and some of these films will end up on streaming services. Some of them will end up on PBS and things like that, but a lot of them are you're not really going to see anywhere else, especially the shorter films. And these are filmmakers who are self-funded, they're independent, and so they're really trying to get exposure by being in festivals. So this is the best way to see that work, to see something really different and unusual that hasn't already been filtered through a lot of different mechanisms. And you also are going to have the opportunity to connect directly with the filmmaker. We have a lot of these filmmakers coming to Winona. I believe almost 30 folks coming from all over the country and a couple internationally. And so that's a great opportunity to connect people who make films with people who love to watch them.
Very cool. And quickly, what's the website people can go to again?
frff.org.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Eileen.
Thank you.
And stay with us. We're back after this break.
We're starting the new year with our biggest sale of the year at Interior Designs Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Does your home have a crawl space? When cold weather arrives, that can mean cold floors, frozen pipes, and higher energy bills. Protect your family and keep the cold air out this winter with Expert Crawl Space Sealing by American Waterworks. Sealing keeps your crawl space clean, protects pipes, and insulates your home, so floors are warmer and energy bills are lower. A sealed crawl space means a nicer home. Don't wait. Call American Waterworks today.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You can even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
We all love to rep our team, no matter which colors they might be. Believe it or not, some of the most in-demand items are made right in our backyard. An inside look at what they make, how fast they make it, and where it goes. Thursday on News 8 at 6.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time.
Welcome back at 6:52. Time for your morning news now. A La Crosse man accused of killing his stepfather is pleading not guilty. 41-year-old Alan Fry waiving his preliminary hearing and pleading not guilty to 2 charges in court yesterday. He was arrested in January for allegedly shooting and killing his stepfather after an argument. He's being held in jail on a $750,000 cash bond. His next court appearance is April 30th. As Hospital Sisters Health System plans to close facilities in western Wisconsin, the impacts are already being felt. Nearly 230 nursing students and 45% of recent graduates from Chippewa Valley Technical College were placed at HSHS and previous sites. Now the school is working to place students elsewhere. As for the 1,300 HSHS employees who will soon be out of a job, Governor Tony Evers and the Wisconsin Department of Workforce Development Secretary were in Eau Claire yesterday explaining available resources.
We will do our best to facilitate connections with current open job positions and folks that are qualified for those jobs. The beautiful thing again about healthcare is that given the healthcare workforce shortage nationally, that's not just unique to Wisconsin, that's a national issue. There is a lot of demand and competition for these jobs.
There'll be a career fair on Wednesday at Chippewa Valley Technical College for impacted healthcare workers. According to Eau Claire City Attorney, employees are being told their last day is no later than March 22nd, adding some have already been terminated. The City of Eau Claire is asking HSHS to remain open until at least April 21st. A bipartisan bill creating 2 new grants to address flood risks is on the governor's desk. Cooley region lawmakers like Representative Lauren Oldenburg have sponsored a so-called pre-disaster bill. One grant provides up to $300,000 to assess flood vulnerabilities. The other is up to $250,000 for projects that reduce flood damage and protect public works like roads. Oldenburg tells Wisconsin Public Radio that's probably not enough to pay for every project, but investing ahead of time will cost communities less than repairing flood-related damages.
Well, current temperatures are in the 20s, including 20 degrees in Sparta and Black River Falls, 28 in La Crosse, 23 in Eau Claire. Unseasonably mild again today, 53 for the high. Record high today stands at 59, but we're going to be in the 50s through Thursday. Storm system brings winds and a chance of rain on Thursday, some isolated thunder, maybe some sprinkles on Friday. Colder by the weekend with highs in the 30s, maybe some flurries on Saturday. Then a slight chance of light snow showers or flurries around Tuesday of next week. Looks like we're going to stay in the 30s as we head into Valentine's Day as well.
All right, Bill. Well, take a look at this. Yeah, that's a piano suspended in the air. A pianist in Germany took to the sky to perform for the sunrise, literally. The musician Alain Roche performed upside down, more than 30 feet in the air, to the delight of a local crowd in Munich. The performance used a crane to suspend him in that unusual position. Look at that. He says he performs to play this way every day until the summer solstice. His music is meant to celebrate the changing seasons and the extremes of nature. How is he hanging like that? Very, very cool to see. Well, thank you everybody for starting your Tuesday with us. We will see you back here at noon. Have a great day.